Oh, that's hot. Classic Truck Rescue. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Well, that's hot, but it's cold. It is very cold out, but the ice thawed, and my shop in a box survived. Thank you, Lord, because I did pray about it, and then I just gave up. It had over a ½ inch. Okay, it had at least a ½ inch of solid ice on the top of it, and I had done all I could. I took my stick that I used to get the snow off and hit it, and the stick went right through. And at that point I just prayed about it, but that prayer was answered. It's in one piece. I'll get up there and patch that hole, but I'm under the gun because the property just thawed out. When last I left you, the Emmert International crew had just dropped off my new workshop. It's a garage that they hauled through town and through the traffic circle. That was spectacular. Jamie and I enjoyed that so much, just watching that. It was great. It was an answered prayer. But anyway, I still have to clear the spot where that goes, and I don't know when they're bringing the other two sections, the two sections that are actually the house. That could be any time. I've been waiting for the property to thaw out a little bit, but I did do a little update on the barn that made it easier to store hay, and it gave Jet more room, but also made it easier to feed Jet and the cows. They're so cute, those little cows. I'll take you out there and show you what I did real quick, since I got to go out there and feed everybody anyway. I started a new channel, Classic Truck Ranch, and a few of you, well, about 200 of you, have known that for 6 months, because I started it 6 months ago and I put one video up. I think I've put up 2 videos in the last 2 days, and the subscriber count went up dramatically in the views. I'm trying to streamline our old content. A lot of people haven't seen the channel from the beginning. A lot of people have, but most of our viewers have not seen the old videos. So what I'm doing is I'm going back, I'm taking the old videos of when we first got the property and first started working on it, making our roads, putting in the power and all of that, and just revisiting them on Classic Truck Ranch, the YouTube channel. And really, that's what we're building. When I started my channel, I already had a place. I already had a Classic Truck Ranch, and all I did was rescue trucks and fix them and ship them all over the place, and that kind of got yanked out from under me. But going back and watching these old videos when we were forced to move out here, when there was nothing but bushes, trees, and bees. The bees were here. Well, the guy that brings the bees was here. I'm sure they're not the same bees, because it's been almost 10 years. Going back and watching these videos has been refreshing. At first I was traumatized, because I was looking at young Rick saying, no, don't do it. It's gonna be a lot more work than you think. But now, seeing how far we've come, I'm very thankful to the Lord. I'm thankful to my beautiful wife, who's not here right now, but God bless her. And to Terry for talking me into this madness, because it may have been one of the best decisions I've ever made. We'll see. But we've come a long ways, and it's encouraging. So if you're new to the channel, this Classic Truck Rescue has been on YouTube since 2011. You do the math. I think so. I've taken all those videos and I'm putting them in order, streamlining them. Instead of putting CTR1, CTR2 and all that, I'm just going to put number 1, number 2 on all the thumbnails. They'll have better descriptions of the content. Just look it up, because it might be difficult. See how long it takes to find Classic Truck Ranch, the channel on YouTube. Anyway, today I'm under the gun. They brought the shop in. It's sitting down at the end of the new driveway. I've got to clear a path for it to go. And also a video that I just uploaded today, Jamie and I, young Rick and Jamie, had just gotten Bullfrog all sorted out and running good and tags on them, and we started using that 1959 GMC dump truck to build our roads. We had to have roads to even get onto the property or start moving trucks and storage containers onto the property. We had 90 days to get out of a 2-story house with a garage and a big building and the contents of a barn and 50 trucks. It was no small feat. Watching that video with Bullfrog in it really kind of tugged at my heartstrings, and I drive by the old guy all the time, but I haven't used it and fired it up for years. I did do some work on it in the spring prior to us finding out that I had to go cut a house in half so we could have it moved out here. I did some work on it, and I believe that all I had left to do was to put a new electric fuel pump on it. I think I already did the carburetor. I'll have to go find the oil bath air cleaner because I know it was in the shop in a box. It still is, but I'll dig that up. I've already put new fuel in it, checked all the fluids, the oil's good, antifreeze is good. I think I just have to put this electric fuel pump on, wire it into the ignition switch, and I think it'll run. Now, the reason that I'm even bothering with Bullfrog right now is I can use a dump truck out here. I can use it all the time. I can think of a lot of jobs that my new Kubota Yunkin with Bullfrog, the dump truck, it would get it done real quick. I could transfer large quantities of materials quickly and efficiently. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get Bully running today, but I also have to move Bullfrog, which is a further motivation, because I need to move Curtis, our Chevy moving van that has all the fenders and stuff in it, to where Bullfrog's at, because the moving van is sitting right where my shop needs to go. I want it to be sitting where Bully's at, and I want Bully to just fire up and drive when I need to dump something or load something. So I'm gonna try to get that done today. If I can get the moving van moved and Bully moved, I'll put Bully under the building. Imagine that, what a concept. Working on a truck in my shop. This could lead to good things. And then I can get under there and it's dry and I got a roof over my head. Whew, wow. Anyway, that'll be nice. I will move Bullfrog, and then I will move the moving van, and then I have 2 other trucks and 1 car, I think, to move, and then I'll have the space for the shop cleared. But then I have to go take some big limbs off of some trees to clear its path to where it needs to go. After that, I need to get over there and dig 3 trucks out of the bush, really old guys, and clear the bush that they're in so the house has a place to go. So I have a lot to do. It's been raining. It's gonna rain all week. You can see, maybe you can see the stream looks like a river right now, and the river's huge, but that's okay, because we've been out here 10 years and this looks like a lot of water and everything, but this stream would have to rise about 12 or 15 feet to come over here, and it can't do that because the ground on the other side of the stream is a lot lower. So it would have to flood the entire back half of the property and connect with the river, which is further back. So this is, I kind of like it when the stream's full, but I like it when it's not too. Anyway, I'm gonna move Bullfrog, move the moving van, and then move the other vehicles that are sitting where my new workshop's going to be sitting. I'm very excited about this little workshop. My plan is to get it done and outfitted with all of my tools where I can start building trucks again, because I need to do that, and I don't need a 100-foot by 50-foot shop to work in. I've built cars off of porches before. That shop is plenty big enough to house all the tools I need and give me a clean, nice environment to do some nice work. I'm looking forward to getting back into the trucks this year. So what I was telling you about the new channel, Classic Truck Rant, see if you can find it. And if you do, say something. Say hello. Hey, Rick, I found it, or whatever. I think I've answered all the comments on that channel so far, and I'll try to do so. Anyway, I'm going to get on out there, feed my cows and Jet, the chickens and the ducks, and get on this. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Please remember to like. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, and keep coming back. Did I get them all? Subscribe, like, subscribe, comment, share, and keep coming back. Jamie watches. Come on, sweetie. Come on, up. Well, hello. Come over here. Oh, and I have Annabella back. The truck inspector general is back with us because she's been with my mom. Anyways, it's great to have her back. I told Mom she can come get her anytime she wants, but it's good to see you. I missed her. Give Dad love. I did miss her. All right, I'm gonna get to work. Peace out. Can you say peace out? Peace out. After I feed the cows, I'm gonna have to come back in here because I'm still cleaning up. You can see the remnants of the old top hanging from the roof. But I have a guy that wants some parts, and I happen to know the parts that he wants are all the way back and to the left. It all works together. It helps me clean up out here. I don't need tools out at the cow barn today, so I'll just leave those here. I don't need the trailer either. Those is unhooked yet. But yeah, that'll give me a little more wiggle room when I go to dig those parts out. I can't escape the mud anymore, folks. I'm not even kidding myself anymore. Mud is my life. The 3 trucks, so I've got 2 trucks and a car, 3 trucks and a car. That's where the shop's going, right there. So I got to move the moving van, Boomer, the Trans Am, and Bob Dooley. And then in here, oh, I forgot about that. I've got a new engine for my hop tube backhoe right there. There, no need for that since we have a backhoe attachment for the Kubota. But there's a 42 or 46 Chevy right there, a 42 or 46 GMC, and a 42 or 46 Chevy short bed pickup right there. Those all got to come out because the house is going right here. This right here is getting put together. You know it. You know the thing. America. America. Recut this road. I'm going to reroute this, so instead of going through this lowland right here, I'm going to go to the right, so you're up on the hill a little ways. Let this grow back in. Then I won't be going through a swamp every time I go to feed my cows. Not that I can't go through the swamp. Oh, I will, folks. Here they come. Here they come. There's my moo girls. America. I'm gonna trick them today. I'm gonna pull a little trickery on them. If I can get a little hay out there before they get here, maybe they'll stay out of the barn while I fork them. Oh, I don't have a hay bale over here. Oh well, Jamie used the last of it, I guess. All right. I'll try to get some down before they get in here anyway. But this is the new, I cut this wall down right here, and there's a gate right here that I can open up, and I can bring the whole bale in on my, round bale in on my tractor. And it makes life much easier, a lot more efficient. And I'll just get this out here before they come in, before they wise up. So much easier. And I've got the rubber mat on the floor so it keeps the hay from getting wet. They're not catching on, are they? Now they've caught on. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Come on in and get some hay. Hey. Hey. Hi, girls. Hello. Moo. Moo. Try to get some in this corner before they get their heads in the way. Well, too late. They don't care. They don't care if you cover their heads with hay. I know you're not supposed to, and I try, but they just will not wait. They refuse to wait, folks. Come here. Come here, I'll get that hay off your head. Come on. It's okay. You don't like that, do you? Pretty cow. Pretty cow. Well, I'm putting some more in there. Come on. There you go. That'll be enough to give you guys a morning snack, huh? Yeah, so the round bales are lasting us about 2 weeks for bale. So that's pretty good. Maybe I could fill a bucket for Jet's hay. I know, buddy. I know. And I put a wall feeder over in Jet's area, and we just stuff it full of hay, and that works pretty good. Look out, buddy. Look out. Look out, buddy. Jet's kind of bossy. Pushy. That's a good snack for you, huh, buddy? That's a good snack for you, huh? And then we got vittles. This one's moo for the cows. We just add a little to their hay, and they get it. They get it all. Yeah, you'll get it, won't you? Put a little more over here for you. Jet gets his vittles. Oh yeah, you like that. You like that. And that's it. Done. I want to get my parts order together first. And then everyone's happy here. I got a block on the wall over there so that when I open this gate up all the way, I can pin it open when I bring this round bale in. It's working out really good. Next, I'm going to build a wall feeder to put their hay in up here. And I'm going to make this section of the wall feeder removable so I can take it off when I open the gate to bring the bale in. Developing a system, folks. That's what you do. All right, I'll be back. Peace out. Well, I got super sidetracked yesterday. I was going to grab a few parts out of the shop in the box over there for a guy's order, but they were all the way at the back, so I had to kind of clean my way back there and organize my way back there to get his parts. And while I did it, I ended up putting new lights in the shop in a box and putting Gorilla Tape over probably about 80% of the tears that were in the roof from the whole roof blowing off a couple weeks ago. And that led to fixing the braces. Anyways, I spent a lot of time on the shop in a box yesterday, found my customers' parts, and today I decided that instead of just moving Bully with my tractor up under the building to work on it, since it's not raining right this second, I'll just go ahead and try to revive this whole poor thing. Try to revive it right where it's at, and it just gets rustier all the time. Bully's got this thing when you close the doors, it doesn't matter which one, either one, you get a shower of rust. Well, I guess you probably can't hear it, but yeah, it's pretty rusty, but we love this old truck. It's done good by us, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I went over it, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, before I got sidetracked into cutting the house in half, and I checked all the fluids and everything. I did check them again. Everything's still copacetic in fluid land. But hey, comment if you've ever had the pleasure of cleaning out an old oil bath air cleaner that's been on a motor for, 9 bazillion years, because it's not fun. And this thing was filthy, I mean bad. But that is the original Oldsmobile 324 V8 engine that came in this, with this big old air compressor on it for the air brakes on this, and it's been a good motor for us. We've hauled some loads with it, folks. Anyway, I'm gonna pour some fresh oil in there. I'll wait till I get it running. When I get it fired up, I'll pour some fresh in there and put the other half of the oil bath air cleaner on there. Screw that down tight. I've got a charged battery to put in it, and I have an electric fuel pump that I already put a connector. I hope I brought the electric fuel pump. There it is. I already put a connector and a wire on it. I brought my drill bits, light, everything. I just want to see if I can get old Bully fired back up, because I could use the old guy around here. Plus, the last time I used him, which I think was 6 or 7 years ago, I did put a bunch of stuff in the back, debris. Oh yeah, he's got his own. Here, I'll put you guys up there. Tell me how it looks. You guys tell me how it looks in there, because I don't think it's gonna be very good. Anyway, I'll I'll review what it looks like up there, and tell you what I think about it in some text, because I'm not worried about that. I already know it's a mess up there. It's probably its own little ecosystem, but I got to get it cleaned out, get it running, get it driving. This truck, we bought brand new tires for the back of it, and I believe all 4 of those are brand new on the back, and we bought them one at a time because they went flat on us. I don't know about the front ones, but we're just using it here on the property. No more road missions for Bully. We went up some steep hills the last time Jamie and I went and got a load with us. We had to swap seats while she was driving, because she got us into a situation, and we had to do some fancy shifting to get out of it. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get it running. Let's see. Oh wow, it's been a while since I've been under this big boy. So what did I leave myself to work with here? Oh, that's not too bad. All right. So I'm trying to hold the light and the camera with one hand. But anyways, this is my line going to the fuel tank. So that's good. I can just put a rubber line on there. This is the rubber line going from the fuel pump to the carburetor. So I just need to clean up the frame over here, drill proper size holes, and mount this mechanical electric fuel pump right here, and then run the power to the hot side of the ignition. I think that's what this guy needs, and we'll see if that does it. I'll be back. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, that should do it. We'll be the first to know. I gotta run down to the gate. I have been highly anticipating the arrival of a mystery box. Well, it's not really a mystery box because the person that sent it, he didn't tell me at first, but it took it a long time to get here, and eventually he just went ahead and told me what he was sending me, which I'm not going to tell you because then it stops being a mystery box. But the mystery box that Carl sent me is down at the gate. That's a 351 Cleveland Ford engine that's probably going in there.
morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could've swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line.
Carl really went out of his way to do something nice for us. I can't wait. This is gonna be great. You're welcome to take the clues and try to figure out what it is. Oh my word. Oh my word. It's heavy, folks. Yeah. Oh. And it's not fragile. Now, if you were very observant, you already know what's in there. And it is something I've been needing for a long time.
Southern comfort, hanging with my friends, all playing games. We all started at a full house, ended up just me and good old James. I could've swore that I was winning, kinda had a feeling. Last thing I remember, I was drinking till the moon shined. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line.
This is so awesome. Oh no. There it is. This is something I have needed for a very long time, folks. Very heavy box. Camera lens is probably getting water on it because I am getting rained on quite a bit, but I'm excited about this. Wow. Heavy duties. Anyway, if you haven't figured it out yet, it's a very heavy duty set of pallet forks for Yunkin. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl. Seriously, that's huge. That's gonna make my life so much easier. Thank you very much. I also have two other mystery boxes, folks. I have two other mystery boxes from John Secord. He's one of our Patreon crew members, and one of them says Chewy on it. I wonder if that has anything to do with Annabella. I want to wait to open these. These were he sent for Christmas, but we just got them recently. But I want to wait to open these till I'm with Jamie and Annabella. But once again, Carl, thank you so much for the pallet forks. They will get used, and I do appreciate you. The rain's letting up. I'm going to jump back out and try to get Bullfrog, my dump truck, fired up again. I'll in the next video I do, not this one, but the next one, I'll stick these on and I'll show you Yunkin unloading the 351 Cleveland engine out of the back of Gopher over there. That'll be neat. Yeah, oh man, I can use that for my hay, everything. This is great. Thank you, Carl. You knew darn good and well that I wasn't going to be able to wait to put those puppies on there. You knew I couldn't wait. Oh, look at that. Been sitting on here bugging me for a very long time. Well, that should be easy enough. That is so cool. Oh, that is just great. Carl, thank you, buddy. You have no idea how, man, I've been moving cabs around for 10 years and I've never been able to do this. This is great. That is so awesome. That's going to save me so much work and so much time. And it'll be better for the cabs. And now I can get to work on my Ram Champ 1959 Chevy V8 Hydromatic Napco 4-wheel drive pickup truck. Don't think I won't either, folks. But first, let's get out there and get fully going. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Carl. You're awesome. Wow. That's a game changer. A lot of people have been saying, oh Rick, why don't you get fork attachments? You got that nice tractor, you ought to get fork attachments. A lot of people don't understand. Sometimes I have trouble just making my tractor payments, you know, and I'm also making another payment for the backhoe back there. That was $10,000 extra. My pockets are not that deep, folks. I'm not gonna lie. They're not that deep. Well, where do I put it now? I don't want to put it in my way. I'll just set it over here where Jamie can look at it. Jamie could just look at it for a minute. Nah, I really ought to take it where it's going. I've learned, don't just move stuff around to be moving stuff around, but I don't want to set it on the ground either. Oh, that's all right. I got an idea. Thank you, Carl. for me. Thank you, Carl. Right on, buddy. Those tires are super heavy. Those are a game changer. Those are great. Now I do want to say something. We don't expect people to send us the stuff that people send us, but that is going to make I am very grateful for that. That is going to make my life so much easier. And yeah, it's something I should have bought a long time ago, but I just don't think that a lot of people realize just because you have a YouTube channel does not make you rich, and just because you have a bunch of old vehicles doesn't make you rich. This is what I scrape at to earn a living, you know, and to pay for all this. And anytime somebody gets us something like that that's going to speed up my work and make my life easier, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Lord, too, for our awesome viewers. Just, you know, just the comments that we get from you people where you're trying to help us and give us advice. You know, maybe we're tackling a job that you've done 100 times and you learned from it. You learned from your mistakes and you pass that information on to us. We're grateful for it. It helps. We would not be where we're at if it wasn't for all the help of our viewers and the advice and tips. And thank you. And thank you, Lord, and God bless America. A lot of people probably would scrap old Bullfrog because he's just ate up 3, you know, but we love the Bullfrog dump truck. It's just his sheet metal, and you know what? I already have the sheet metal to fix this thing. But it runs good and it dumps good, and that's kind of what you want from a dump truck, right? Isn't it? Oh, I forgot. I did locate my handy dandy battery terminal cleaner tool. So I'll just go ahead and put that to work. Actually, that's my battery post cleaner, but it does also have a battery terminal cleaner inside of it. It was one of those things that I was going to look for today, and I said, you know, the odds of me finding that weren't very good, and I found it while I was looking for something else that I needed. So look at that. Look at those things. These things, they stink. They're horrible. And he was hibernating in my battery terminal cleaner. How dare you, sir? Yes, indeed. Let's get some good voltages going there. I'm running a temporary power wire for the fuel pump, and I'm just going to stick it under the battery terminal for the positive side. Thank you, Brian This is something else a viewer sent me. Brian Radziski from Minnesota. The Minnesota Division Crew Chief Leader got me those because he saw me stripping a million, well, not a million, but a lot of wires when I was cutting that house in half. And he sent me these and another pair. These are my favorite ones. And I use them all the time. I think about you all the time. So you guys that send me neat tools and stuff, just know I do think about you when I'm using them. And I think, wow, this job would be a lot harder if it wasn't for Brian stripping these wires, or if it weren't for Carl, this cab wouldn't be moving as easy as it is. Or, you know, people have sent me some pretty cool stuff over the years. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I am grateful. And I know, why are you putting a wire nut on a truck? Yeah, because I'm trying to just move it. I've got a house coming. There's a house on the way. And this truck is in the way. Plus, I need to use it. I've got stuff I need to do with this truck. I really do. I'm not just making that up. Oh, let's see if it sounds like it builds up any pressure. See, it shouldn't just keep going. Yeah, seems like it ought to stop. But there's also a part of me that thinks I remember Bully. His fuel pump always running, you know? Let's see what that does. I'll put these guys on to give us some extra volts. Extra volts. And I need some vice grips. Yeah, it just seems like that ought to build up enough pressure to stop. But then there's also part of me that thinks I remember that this one doesn't do that. Sweet! Built up pressure. Or maybe it's just now getting fuel in it. Oh, I had another pair of vice grips. I did. I put them in here. That fuel pump to me sounds like it's doing the right things. We might be in business, folks. Oh yeah. Hit. Give just a little extra voltage for the cranking of the engine. Let's see what that does. I smell fuel. That might be bad. Oh, there's fuel all over. It's flooded. It's flooded, folks. I think my float's stuck. Yeah, there's gas going everywhere. And it looks like the float's stuck. I think I need a ladder. I think I need a ladder. Boat's stuck open. Could be the needle's not seated. Just gas everywhere. Ah, there we go. A hammer. That's what I needed. A hammer. Oh, that looks loose right there. Is that loose? Yeah, that's not tight. I gotta tighten that down. That gas doesn't smell real good at all. It doesn't smell as bad as bad gas, if that makes sense. Let's see what that does. It's coming out of that fuel line right there at the front and over there. Dang it. All right, I need a step ladder. Well, I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time with the Bullfrog dump truck right now. I was thinking that the only thing I had left to do was deliver some fuel to the engine, which I have done now, but it's coming out of every orifice on the carburetor. So I'm going to give it another shot. I wrapped that carburetor around a little bit. I think I'm going to have to, well, we can just see right now. We don't even, because I can hear the fuel pump running and it stopped. Now we'll see if gas starts pouring out of the carburetor. I do like the butterfly hoods for spying on the carburetor. No fuel. No fuel coming out of the carburetor, folks. Do I feel lucky? Do I feel lucky? Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Sometimes you just got to bap it around a little bit, you know? Show it you mean business. Oh, we got a wasp nest up there in the corner. Any inhabitants? No? Okay. All right then. Oh. Been a while. Oh, that's not enough volts, folks. That ain't gonna do it. But let's see if we're staying gas free over there. If we are, I'll gladly go get some voltage. Yeah, it's dry. Awesome. I'll go get some more volts. Well, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but that carburetor's staying dry and I've got full pressure on that fuel pump. I decided that since the fuel pump's a good one and well installed, we've had some sketchy fuel pumps on this thing. I'm not gonna lie. And we used to just always run up a hot wire from the battery to the fuel pump, and we had to hook it up every time we started. I'm trying to do a little better than that because old Bullfrog went and encouraged me and quit spewing all over the engine, although he did clean it up a little bit. But I decided to go ahead and find a fuse, which, by the way, that's an option on these trucks back then, a fuse block. But Bully does have one. I found one right here that's fused, like double fused, if that makes sense. And what's going on? Oh, and it goes on and off with the ignition. So I went ahead and ran this wire all the way to the fuel pump. Might as well have the fuel pump come on when you turn the ignition on. What a concept, huh? Yeah. Just tie these guys together under there and there'll be no more, you won't have to lift the hood to every time you start it and stop it. That should turn the fuel pump on right there. I know I can make a nicer harness, but I'm trying to get her running, folks. There we go. Did you hear it? I heard it. I heard it. Oh, let's not leave that on and fry the points. By the way, comment, will that fry the points leaving your ignition on one of these old vehicles? Will it? Okay, and thanks again, Brian. I use them almost every day. How did I live? How did I live without my Knipex? My Knipex fire strippers. They're great. I love them. I brought this over. I brought the Golden Mate Super Duper battery over because I was going to throw in the towel on Bullfrog until I popped the hood, ran the fuel pressure up, and saw that it didn't go spewing. I had a plan B. We might still do plan B. I'm going to take that big old battery. Now look, they asked me to do a product review on this, and they said, we make batteries. We make big, strong batteries. And I said, good. Do you have a big, strong battery that can start some of my really old, really big, really strong trucks? And they said yes, and they sent me this. And then I read the manual, and the manual said it's not supposed to be used for cranking. So they sent me a thing saying, hey, where's our video review? And I said, hey, am I gonna blow this battery up using it for what I told you I was gonna use it for? Haven't heard back from them. It's going under the gun today. We're taking it back there and we're going to use it for cranking, folks. Let's see. Speaking of cranking, let's crank on this for a minute and see if it catches on fire or starts or even cranks, I guess. Let's see. Come on, bully. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, keep running. Oh, it's been like 7 years, folks. Come on, bully. We just let him warm up real slow. Oh, bully. Bully, bully. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Lord. Oh, it's been so long. Look at that. Look at that. Little bit of lifter noise. We'll just let him idle. That's what we do with Bully. We just let him do his thing. Oh, it'll be neat to see if the lift bed lifts up again, and I'll put his oil bath air cleaner back on him. Where'd I put it? Oh, I put it back in the shop in the box. I'm just gonna cover the hood for now, but wow, thank you, Lord. We need this. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Bully. No. Might have set the idle up a little. It couldn't possibly be warmed up already. Oh. Come on, buddy. Oh, I should have stayed behind the wheel a little longer. Yeah, we'll let him warm up a little more. Oh, he's running out of fuel. Why are you running out of fuel, buddy? Wonder if that old fuel pump's clogged up, or bad gas, maybe. I don't want to mess with that idle because that sounds about correct. to me. Oh, Bully. I missed you, buddy. Bully's back. Got a lot of things to test. Air brakes. Although the air horn was working, that's a good indicator. All right, well, thank you, Lord. The dump's not working just yet. I'll get on that. I've got more stuff to move. I got to get that shop around the corner and over where that moving van is. But thank you, Lord. America. Happy with the progress I made today with the Bullfrog dump truck. It's going to make it a lot easier to move ahead on getting the shop site. I'm talking about the workshop. That's the shop. The workshop is the little one. And then to get into something that looks like this and see all the heads turning and people appreciating it, it's a really great feeling. And it's sitting out in the pasture, but it goes right there. And with the Bullfrog dump truck out of the way, now I can move this moving van. It's full of 55 to 59 Chevy and GMC fenders and the other vehicles that are there. But the easiest move for me, see, that's where Bullfrog was sitting. Look, he come up out of the ground, folks. That's where he's sitting, but I want to just pull that moving van back and then go forward right here. It's a good spot for it. I've got plenty of room to bring the shop this way around that tree, swing it around this corner and straight in there. It won't fit between that tree and the building, so we got to go around, but which is fine. That'll get it at the right angle, and the door will even be facing the right way, facing towards the house. I've been anxious to clean this up anyways. Every time we clear around a tree and limb it up, it just makes the property look so much better. I gotta go feed my moo cows. Moo. Moo. Are you girls waiting for me? Are you waiting on me? You're not stalking me or anything, are you? Nah. America. Bully. They'll catch on. They catch on pretty quick. They see me going back here. They know food's a-coming to it. There they go. There they go. They're not running yet. Thanks for coming back to the channel. It was a good day on the ranch. And I want to thank everyone. Also, I want to let you know there's a new YouTube channel. It's called Classic Truck Ranch. Got a lot of people that just want to see truck stuff, and there's going to be a lot of truck stuff on Classic Truck Rescue, but there's going to be a lot of the other stuff like this on Classic Truck Ranch. So take a minute, go over there, say hi to us, or tell us a story. We read all the comments. We try to answer as many as we can. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, keep coming back, share, and ding, click the notification bell. Peace out.